Hello. What is up, boys? Finally, we do more truck shit. You'll be stoked.
Check it out for the acid.
I guess. Or fluid level. All right, so we got the new battery on here. We're just gonna touch it. Yeah, it did click, didn't it? All right, so we know. Oh, good signs already.
Okay, stop.
Keys out. Burn you? Weak connection.
That was starting to melt wire.
Is that a ground?
Shouldn't be.
No, it's coming from here.
The whole thing should look up.
Alright, so it smoked
It's,
the relay
this wire
lead.
was getting really hot.
The relay block lead. It's not, so we got a ground issue probably. Oh, fuck yeah. Well, look, it was melting the damn. Oh, look, dude.
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
Bud. Okay, we for sure need to stop until we get terminals.
Why was it doing that though?
Well, we need to know the voltage of this battery for one. If this battery is really low, then that was part of it, or it's got too much oil in it and it's trying to fight that oil cranking over. Could be. It's for sure not locked up.
No, it's not. It's turning.
Alright,
What
so
the
that's,
fuck? How do you get this bitch off?
I think you gotta unbolt this deal out. Okay, well, let's pull the battery out. Eliminate that possibility. Holy fuck. I've never seen a battery do that. It just straight started fucking arcing the leads.
Positive. That might be positive too. No, can't be.
That'll be going over to the starter.
Well, that's negative.
Or wait,
Yeah.
that should be block ground right there. Yeah.
Now it goes up underneath that.
Oh yeah, it does. To the starter.
Yeah.
So is it hot or ground for the starter then? Fuck. All right, boys. Well, we got a little bit of figuring out to do because that was for sure odd.
This motherfucker started getting red hot.
It started getting red hot and it was melting the fucking posts on the battery, like just turning them to liquid. All right, so we got a little checking to
How much did you buy
do.
this for?
The truck?
Yeah.
$300.
$300 welder.
$300 welder. Fuck, I got one of those in the garage already.
God damn.
Yeah, I think the book says you're supposed to take that arm off, but
Mine's different.
I can't read very good either, so I don't know if
Mine
that's...
just got cut off or something.
It might have said yeet that motherfucker off of there, I don't know. So we're gonna do some checking on this deal and make sure we got wires in the right spots for one. We're gonna go into town and actually get the brake calipers off the OBS so James can rebuild those because he did his and he says it's not bad. It's pretty easy. So he's gonna take care of that for me for the OBS since we had a major caliper issue. And then we'll grab some terminals so we can actually put the leads on the battery correctly. I don't think that was our issue right there for sure. We got some grounds acting stupid somewhere. We did determine that it is not locked up. The oil is over full. It's darker than shit, but it's way above the hatches. It's probably a cord over. So that makes me think that somebody was compensating for this valve cover leak and just gave up too quick. Maybe, I don't know, we might blow this motherfucker up today with the battery, I don't know. We will find out for y'all, trust us. Looks sad, don't it? Look at that rotor on that side since you haven't seen it yet. All right, guys, we're gonna get these wheels ripped off, get my calipers pulled off so Jamesy boy can fix me up. Little update, I have been recording a video on all this, but here's a little here's a little update, a sneak peek of what that video will have in it. I did get a new 2/0 alternator wire ran. Yeah, they said they'd rust. They weren't lying. So we got our new 2/0 alternator line ran. It's not fastened up yet, but it will hug the core support here with the starter wire. We'll insulate it, and then we've got our bus bar pretty much mounted. All I got left is to basically tie all those down, to run our fat wire down the frame, out the back, mount the battery up, and then among the other suspension issues we got to work out. But today we here for the calipers. Well, James was fairly impressed by my melting abilities. If y'all were wondering, for y'all that don't know, if you ever need to take your calipers off, you just take the wheel off. I kind of did a shit job of explaining this while I was doing it, but oh well. Sometimes you would be trying to do shit.
It'd be like that.
It'd be like that. So we took the wheel off, and then you're exposed to the caliper. All you got to do is these two studs that's on each caliper on each far end. It is a 3/8 Allen head, which I have stuck up my ass, I guess. No, here it is. It's a 3/8 Allen head. Yes, I know everything else on this truck is metric except for your lug nuts and your damn caliper bolts. It makes no sense, but it's a 3/8 Allen head. That's what it's supposed to be, and that's what gets the job done. You put a metric one in there, you will strip these Allen heads, and you will have a fucking awesome time getting them out.
On the brake line.
Yeah, and then it's an 11mm that holds the brake line. So my lug nuts are 3/4. All I needed was a 3/4 to get the wheel off, the 3/8 Allen head to get the calipers off, and then the 11mm to take the brake line bolt out so we can get the line off. So basically we're done here. The low country is glad y'all got to see it. It's collecting dust here. It's just, we're just at a point where it was drivable, and then it kind of snowballed real fast. Like the battery location, the taking the inner fenders out, then I got to relocate what was on them, and then it's, well, let's go ahead and do the NBS master cylinder, and then if I do that I got to delete my ABS and do different brake lines, and then order a proportion valve, and then, oh yeah, let's not forget the bump steer kit. And it just
long story short, don't buy IHC suspension.
Yes,
they suck.
100%. And I don't care, y'all, if y'all are nut swingers for IHC, y'all go ahead and tag them, talk shit, say we're fucking idiots, we don't know what we're doing, whatever. But they don't tell you that you got to do all this shit on their website when you're ordering the kit. And I'm still upset because there was a list. Yeah, there's a list of what come in the kit. When we opened the box, now, yeah, it was 3 or 4 months after the box came in, but we never opened it. We sat it in the corner until we were ready to do suspension. We pulled the box out, real short ass rear shocks, no shock relocation tabs. And what else was missing? The drop shackles. Yep, drop shackles. There was no drop shackles. I emailed them about that, and I put the screenshot in here if y'all think I'm full of shit or what, but I'm not gonna do it just to flame a company publicly. Like, it's a sour deal on both sides, but they basically, I emailed them like, hey, you know, why didn't this come with it? Well, because of COVID, you know, we couldn't get shock relocation tabs, so we just sent y'all shorter shocks, which I sent them pictures of. I had 2 over 200-pound men standing in the bed of the truck, holding the truck down while I put a floor jack on the rear end to bring the rear end up to try to make the shocks reach, and they were still too short to reach. But that's still a band-aid. Like, I paid for shock relocation tabs and proper shocks, and they gave me a band-aid. Like,
it's gonna ride like shit without the fucking...
And then when I emailed them, they sent me a link to ones that I could go buy on fucking eBay. Like, I'm like, no, I already paid for your kit that is supposed to include this shit, and they never responded. So I was like, all right, whatever.
And the front end is not 5 inches.
No.
I'm 5 inches and I have that much travel in between my tie rods.
And you have 22s.
And I have 22.
I have a smaller wheel and tire, and my shit hits. So it is what it is. I won't be doing business with IHC again. He used the DJM kit and he has 22s and he don't rub. I use the IHC 5.7 kit and I have 20s and I rub. Like bad, like everywhere. Tie rod sits on the frame, everything. And they don't tell you that. It'd been different if they said you need to modify
like
a bunch of shit.
7, possibly 8. We don't know how low it is because it can't go any lower.
It's probably a 6. But like we said, it was bound up on the upper control arm, was sitting on the metal inner fender, and then when I released that off the passenger side, which y'all will see when that video is ready, and set it down, then you're limited by the tie rod. So if you stood and tried to bounce the front end at all, the frame was literally already on the tie rod and it was bowing the tie rod. So you have to have a notch in your frame or a bump steer kit. Well, Infamous is the only one that makes a bump steer kit for this. It's 170 bucks, which, no offense to Infamous, that's a fair price for what it is, because I pieced the billet, you know, spacers,
that's the cheapest we found.
The Heims and all that, and putting it together ourselves and having to drill and machine and tap everything ourselves, it was still 160 bucks. So if you're gonna spend 10 more dollars,
ones are about 300.
Yeah,
Fabs has them.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of other ones out there.
But anyways, it's one of them deals, like, if you got to notch the frame, why didn't you include a little notch pocket just like you do for the back? Or why don't you make it an option? If you have to do one or the other, why don't you make those required options where we have to buy that with the kit so that the kit works? Team up with Infamous and make it where you have a drop-down option when you're ordering the kit.
Fabrication shop.
Yeah, that too. So anyways, that's my little rant about IHC that I've been holding up for a while. But James now has these calipers. They will for sure look 100% different than this when he is done with them, because
I'll do before and after. I might shoot a little video on.
You have definitely become a beautifying person. He's
OEM plus guy.
Yeah, OEM plus. So we're gonna get these to him. We're gonna go probably get a bite to eat, get some terminals for our battery, and then get back to the house and try to get the NBS.
Get that welder started.
Yeah, get that welder fired up.
Motherfucker welded me.
It did. It burnt your finger. So we got to figure out what's going on with that. But anyways, we're out of here.
You ain't got a channel anymore. You might as well.
All right, so
With it.
we yeah, well, let's see what happens.
Ready?
Yeah, sure.
You might want to get close to it in case it...
Just flip the key and flip it off. Now hold on, let me see if it got hot that fast. No. Oh, now it don't. It's the starter. Stop. Remember, it cranked over earlier. Now it ain't.
You think it's too late for this? Fuck no, though.
I mean,
if only they had that turned off, it would have been fine.
it would have saved me some damn money.
Yeah, motherfucking carburetor.
There's a bunch of fucking chunks missing out of it, like broke off.
What?
There's like chunks missing out of it.
Oh shit. Those fucking aren't brand new shocks.
God. What's the date on that receipt?
Last year.
Damn, this man is wild. He'd blow a set of shocks out in 1 year. All right, guys, so we have a very strong... What the fuck? You hiding? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, he's high.
All right, guys, so we really think that the starter is our issue. We have a very strong belief that the starter is our issue, so
we're gonna bring it out and show it to you.
Them boomers are talking about these starters are bitches. There's fucking tranny lines right in the way.
Cut them.
It's some bullshit. Cut them. We just need to
Put some hose in between them.
You want to fire it up? Shut the fuck up. Uh-oh. Oh, baby. What's the damage, Paul?
I don't know. I haven't looked at it.
But I could use mine and I could drop it off on the wall.
Teeth are kind of got the nubs chawed on them a little bit.
I mean, we can find out.
Let's see that new one.
Hook some cables up.
Well, we had cables hooked up to it in the truck and it didn't work.
No, I mean,
I'm fucking with you. Can't you buy like just a solenoid for these? Oh shit, we might put a solenoid on it.
It's solenoid.
Huh?
I don't think it's a solenoid.
You don't think so?
You can hear it engaging.
Oh yeah, that's true, because when you hit it you could hear it kicking back. You said it does? Oh shit. Alright then. Alright, well looks like I tried wiggling on it. I didn't have balls to just pry it all the way out of there. It's a bitch. I don't know whoever designed the NBSs and put tranny cooler lines wrapping around the starter's an idiot. But we've been knowing GM engineers are idiots, so they definitely didn't plan on their shit getting worked on too much. So James is putting the cables on the new starter.
Whitebeard sitting here chilling like a villain.
Yeah, making sure that we're doing it right.
Bunch of youngins, dumb ones. Whitebeard in full effect.
Oh yeah. Hey, what'd we get for your truck for the dually this week?
We got dirty dingoes.
We got them mounts.
We just got a transmission too.
Ooh.
You know how that beard got white? All that fucking coming out of the mouth.
Damn, James.
You gotta edit that.
Yeah, we might have to. Damn. I'm gonna have to beep that out. That's too much. That's on the
Cussing.
That's a Patreon content.
Yeah, that's off the channel content. But he's getting that starter on there, and
MattyXXX.
I got some. I think we got a pretty good feeling this thing might just bust off right here. So we'll get this finished getting hooked up and see what we got. Damn. Well. I knew you'd shit your pants. Oh.
I wonder if this has got to be tightened. It's loose.
Up.
Yep, it's locked up again.
Oh yeah, I wonder if it's a battery connection issue.
No, it's locked up again. It for real did turn over this morning. That's weird. Hold it open. Give her a lick. Give her a lick. What are you doing there, little boy? This thing's pissed. They hot yet?
Terminal is right here.
They're getting warm. Hang on, James. Our cables are getting warm again. We have more than enough starting fluid in there to make it just fucking pissed. Hang on, stop smoking.
Where's it smoking at?
Right here?
Right here on this loose battery cable.
Yeah. Do we not have a...
I have an 11 for that, probably.
There's something fucking.
That ain't it. Hang on.
There's something causing friction in the. Well, it's cranking.
It's probably bearings.
We
But
got
it ain't
another
locked
motor.
up.
It ain't locked up,
We're
but
swapping or not?
it might be boogered.
I bet you the starter wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this one.
What?
Bud. Tighten that up.
That's tight as fuck.
Well, this one's still
There's a
loose.
shitload of wire in there.
Okay, try those.
Oh, the heat.
Tight as fuck, James. You got light beaties, bud. Let's voltage check this right quick.
That ain't tight.
We want it tight enough to not get hot when
That's
it's trying to
loose.
stick them leads on there. It's probably that same 11 or
You don't have a
12.
wrench? That battery wrench?
No, put a socket on it. Battery
What's it
wrench.
read?
1242. This should be enough to crank.
We can crank a fucking level 6.
There ain't no wrench. I'm saying we got a socket that'll go on it. It's probably 12. It sounds pissed though. It's got a load on it. I mean, if the terminals ain't tight, that would be part of it, but that's not all of it.
Did I put it back in park?
Probably not.
Park or neutral would, well, no, if it's got a
Yeah.
neutral safety switch on it, it wouldn't have let you do nothing. Don't go. These are real soft too.
I know, but that wasn't tight at all.
Okay. All right, let's see what we got. All right, then. Hold on.
Like it ain't got no.
No, the motor's pissed. The rotating assembly is pissed. It's loading down. I've got a bad feeling about the bottom end of this motor. It's fighting it too hard. You'll get it in a good spot and it'll keep going till a chunk.
The subscribers are about to get a motor shop in a day challenge.
They might. It ain't today, but
A full day.
damn. I mean, yeah, we're leaking gas, but it'll crank quick and then it'll crank slow. So it's like it's catching a piece of bearing in somewhere it ain't supposed to be or something like that. I'd love to drain this oil right now.
Love to cut open this filter.
I mean, we could do that.
Let's go get the wrench and just pull it.
I'll pop it off and we'll cut it open and see what happens.
We're wasting it.
Hang on, is it even sparking?
Huh?
I mean, do we even have spark? Do we know that?
Pull a plug?
I saw smoke come out the back.
Oh, did you?
Whenever it was,
Trying?
yeah, trying.
It don't need that much, I assure you that.
Clean a lot of dirt off too.
Manually do the gas when I'm.
Yeah. Oh, we're smoking down here. Yeah, stop. We're smoking on the starter. We're smoking the starter. Yeah, this one didn't work. I'm gonna need a warranty on that. Oh yeah, look at it. It's rolling.
Take it back. Be a new one. Man, this thing ain't.
Yeah, this motor's
right.
pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, this motor's
Yeah,
for
but it
sure.
ain't locked up.
It's not locked up, but it is pissed
Yeah,
off.
there's something in the bottom end fucked. Something is causing it to not rotate all the way. This is the next frame they see.
I can feel it.
All right, so we definitely have water in the oil, 100%. There is water in the oil.
Where's that flashlight? It's on the toolbox. On yours.
All right.
You can feel it.
I want to cut that thing
Yeah,
open
I
now.
want to cut it
Yeah.
open so bad.
Definitely a lot of water.
Cylinders might be rusted too. Now cut below the lip.
Well, we
Huh?
got water sitting in the oil like that. We for sure.
Don't fucking. March plug.
Merch that don't exist no more. If we got bearings fighting in the bottom end, it for sure won't crank over that way. Something done got to the bottom end and pissed it off. Oil pump will be scattered.
quick scrap. There's a bush light can in the bottom, an oil pan. That's the material.
Natty light.
No, Natty Light fucking
Natty
tabs.
Oh yeah, that looks like dirt.
They ain't even shiny.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
What was that?
A chunk off of this.
Oh.
Yeah, Chris all fucking paranoid.
Oh my good lord, that was a.
That was a big pea, boy.
Wait till he cuts the end off. The whole piston.
There's a whole piston in here,
Oh,
boys.
Here we go.
Yeah, look, there's chunks in that.
Pull the
right?
whole motherfucker out.
I'm nervous too now.
Has it been this?
Never mind, I just did a bar bearing.
You gotta check the fins. What are you doing on the outside?
You check the inside too. It comes in on the inside.
Spread. Oh, it goes back out through the inside.
Well, this one's old for sure.
God damn, Matt, you spread that like a Georgia peach.
Whoa, where'd that come from? Lifters?
Stupid motherfucker. Oh, hold on. Feel that.
We got.
Grit it.
Ooh.
Well, dude, that chunk right.
Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds
What
of.
did you do with it? You lost it.
Tinker's worst mechanic.
Shit. Looking at you.
Look, all he do is come over and get him something to eat and a fucking Dr. Pepper and sit his ass down. That's all he do.
Taking after you.
He's been working all day.
You freaking stepped on my chunk.
Damn it, Chris was proud. He actually had something to prove that there was a piece in this motor, and you just came in broad daylight and stepped on it. Well,
That motor's for sure fucking, or that oil's for sure burnt.
yeah.
I was thinking about recycling it.
I mean, I thought we could
Zipper it.
sift it and put it back in there.
Phil.
Is that battery's back there, dude?
I could have looked at that better through a micro glass.
A what?
Micro glass.
A what?
Magnifier glass.
A what?
And then I could have told you what piece of the engine it is.
You mean a microscope, Chris?
No, I'm not a scientist.
What the hell was that sound?
Oh! Hey, jackpot! Oh, yeah.
There's another chunky. Chunky monkey.
Let me see.
Looks like a wristband.
Wristband?
That's what I just said.
Oh yeah, that's a good chunk. That's part of the damn filter. Stupid motherfucker.
You stepped on my chunk.
We tried. He wouldn't play along.
That was a filter.
It was right here, man.
Well, we at least had water in the oil.
KO.
So we either have a cylinder wall that is not happy, or more likely a head gasket that blew on the inside. And we have little pieces, not slivers. And we have very gritty, burnt up oil with lots of small metal in it. So we had metal on metal somewhere, and used this oil a little bit longer than it should have been used.
All original.
100,000 miles. Is that piece of gum?
Yeah.
Dang, you've been working on that for a while. Alright then, well.
Motor pool coming soon.
Motor pool coming soon. We did what we could. We're going to end up calling this truck the Stimmy truck.
Yeah, that's a wristband.
We're going to try to get it running off of
Hopefully
$1,400.
Hopefully Biden drops a couple more for us.
Yeah, I know. I might need some help, Daddy Biden.
I've been fixing it.
So we're gonna
We'll go look at it tomorrow.
we're gonna get the motor pulled,
Oh, you're
and our goal is we're naming this the Stimmy truck. So our goal is that we can get this truck running and driving down the road, legal, tagged, and everything, for $1,400. We have $300 in the truck that we paid to buy it. We've got like $200 and some change in the starter. A $3 can of starting fluid, and like $4 or $5 worth of battery terminals. So we're off to a great start. We're what, like $500-600 in? We're doing all right. We have the new hats on the website. If there's a design you see that's out of stock, be sure to message me in some way, shape, or form and let me know, whether it be on Instagram or Facebook at MattyXBuilds, or on Snapchat, however you want to message me, or email me at mattyxbuilds@gmail.com. And we're gonna get these hats back in stock. They sold out pretty quick, so I'm probably gonna get some remade anyways, but there's some designs or colors that I don't have on there that you're thinking about, let me know. I have one made just for you, let me know. Other than that, we're gonna have some shirts coming soon. And yeah, Stimmy truck's underway. We got some parts in for Chris's dually, so we're trying to get the ball rolling on his. The NBS or the OBS is, I got a lot to do on it, but we're gonna keep chipping away as we can. So we're balls deep, boys. Thanks for watching. Head over to MattyXBuilds.com, check out the merch. If you like something, be sure to grab it. And other than that, peace out, be human, and we'll see you later.